Good morning students. In this lecture we are going to learn more programming. Okay. So in this lecture I will explain you the program to perform the arithmetic operators. As in our previous lecture we discussed about the arithmetic operators. They are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and module. So in this program we will perform all the functions of arithmetic operators. Okay. So first we need to write ling section. So as I told you why there is need to write a ling section. So in our previous lecture we learned the ling section, and here we are using stdio.h file, okay, for in ling section. So the syntax is hash, which is used for linking, include and the file name, that is stdio.h. Why we include this file in our program? Because the definition of some function which we are going to use in our program are given in stdio.h file. Okay. As I told you, every C program must start with the main function. Okay. Now the execution start from the curly brace. In main block there are 4 statements, and that statements are compulsory, which is declaration, initialization, processing and output. Okay. So first statement is declaration. Now what is declare? And declaration consists of data type and variable. Now what type of data you need? Okay, that decision is that is the depend upon the requirement of data. What type of requirement of data is there to perform certain kind of processing. Okay, so here I am taking the data type as an integer. So we know that all this process, to perform all this process we need at least 2 values. Okay, for addition, for subtraction, for multiplication, for division and for module. So int a and b. For first value we declare a as integer, and for second value we declare as a b. Now once you declare the value, the variable, you need to initialize the value to the variable. After initialize the value to the variable, you need to perform the various process of arithmetic operations. Now for performing, when you perform the addition, subtraction, multiplication separately, then you need a separate variable to store the output of such functions. Okay, such operator, or we can say such process. Okay, so for addition we had taken C, A, B, C, then D is for subtraction, A, B, C, D, E is for multiplication, F is for division and G is for module. Okay, so this much variable we need to store this much value. Okay, so how much operations you are going to perform? 5. So extra 5 variables you need to store the data of this processing. Okay, so now printf statement is used to print the message, okay, on the screen. Means we are printing a message for the user. Okay, how much value he has to enter to perform the arithmetic operator. So enter any 2 numbers. Okay, so in your output screen, when you run the program, this message will appear as it is. Enter any 2 numbers. Okay, so user will come to know that 2 values are has to input to perform this kind of operations. Now okay, so take the value from the user. We are using the function scanf. Scanf function is used to read the value from the user through keyboard. Okay, so how much value you are going to read? 2 values. One is for A and second is for B. A and B is the type of int. So for int, what format specification you have to percent D for A and percent D for B. Then quotation, comma. Then first value belongs to A and the second value belongs to B. So first value which is inputted by the user will be stored at the address of A and the second value will be stored at the address of B. Okay. Suppose if you assign the value A as 7 and B as 5. Okay. Now let us perform some processing. That is C is equals to A plus B. Okay. D is equals to A minus B. E equals to A multiplication of B with B, then multiply by B. A, C, D, E. F is for A divided by B and G is for A mod B. Okay. So what exactly the value is stored in all these variables? Now let's see. Here we are performing addition of A and B. Okay. So A is 7, B is 5. Assume that. Now the addition, if you make addition of this both number, then we will get 12. So C is assigned to 12. Then minus 7 minus 5 is 2. Then D will assign to, then 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 is assigned to D. Then 7 multiplied by 5 is 35, which will assign to variable E. Now divide this number. Suppose if 7 is divided by 5, A is divided by B. That means 7 is divided by 5. What you will get? 5 ones are 5, remainder is 2, 0.0, 4s are 20. Okay. So the answer is 1.4, means the division. So this is integer. This division actually takes the quotient, okay, of your division. Now the quotient is 1.4, but the variable to whom you assign the value is of type int. Okay, so f is of int type, so it will only store 1. That is only the integer value, and the fractional part of this value will be skipped. Okay, so now the next is A mod B. Now let's understand the meaning of a mod. Okay, I told you in my earlier lecture that mod takes the remainder of division. Okay, now again we will perform the same division, that is, okay, 5 ones are 5, the remainder is 2. So when you use this mod sign, that mod sign takes the remainder, means the value of G is 2. Okay, so in such way you will get the values by the processing. Okay, now what the final means, here you declare, here you initialize, and here all the statements where you make a processing, where you write a processing. Okay, so this part is of processing, this part is initialize value. You can initialize value by using scanf or as by using assignment operator. Okay, so declaration, initialization and the processing, and the fourth part is output. Now whatever the processing you made over here, that should be print on the output screen. Okay, so to print we have one statement, and that function is printf. Okay, so in printf we use sum. Okay, so sum equals to %d, means this will print as it is, and %d will take the value of variable. Okay, then next is subtraction, %d, then next is multiplication, %d, and the next is division, %d, the next is mod is equals to %d. So you have performed 5 operation. Okay, so all that 5 values you are printing, but with the particular message. Means here this value is sum of 2. This is the subtraction of 2 variables. This is the multiplication of 2 variables. This is the division of 2 variables. And this is the mod value of 2 variables. Okay. Now quotation complete. The first value to which value you want to print at first, that is the value of C. Okay. Means the sum. Sum is stored in a C. So here you write a C. Subtraction. Okay. Where you perform the subtraction on the second. Here the second statement is performing the subtraction. The value of subtraction is stored in a D. So you need to write D. Similarly, third percent D is for multiplication. So you need to write a E. Fourth is for division, which is F, and fifth is G. Okay. So in the sequence which you put over here, at that sequence, on the basis of that sequence, the value will be printed on the output screen. And the last you need to add, that is get CH. Okay. So I hope you understand this program, and in our next lecture we will learn more program. The more important program is swapping of 2 variables. Okay. So in our next lecture I will explain the swapping of the program of swapping of 2 variables. So by using third variables and without using third variables. Thank you.